Okay, so we're gonna be continuing the previous video. If you didn't watch the previous video, it basically definitely should watch it to understand what is going on here. But we're gonna be talking about, in the title you see, we're gonna be talking about the CHoCH, or the change of character. And in the previous video, we went over breaks of structure and the basics of the market structure. So the higher highs and higher lows within a bullish uptrending market, and then the lower lows and lower highs within the bearish downtrending market. So in this video, we're going to explain what exactly a change of character is. So in a bullish market, we understand that we have these things called breaks of structure, which are just levels of the high points in the bullish market. The H higher high point, there is a level here that needs to get broken and closed above by the market in order to create a new high, to create new structure, and to continue the bullish structure. So every high that is created that is higher than the previous high, it is continuing the bullish structure. So when we have a higher low, it is creating a low that is higher than the previous low. So every low needs to create a higher low point than higher than the previous low point. So here's a low, here's a low. This low is higher than this low. Here's the higher low. So if in a bullish market, we need to always stay above the previous low, creating the new low. So when we have a low that is created lower than the previous low in a bullish market, that is going to be a lower low, because we have a low that is lower than the previous low. And that is where the structure starts to change from bullish to bearish. Because if we're in a bullish market, we understand that each market structure point is going to be a higher high and then a higher low. But if we create a lower low after making a higher high, we just shifted the structure. We changed the structure. We changed the character. So here we will have the change of character, because this is the higher low point that we actually broke below and made that new lower low. So now we can identify that the market may want to continue going down after creating a lower low, shifting the structure, making a lower low and then a lower high. Okay. So now we are shifted from bullish to bearish. That is how a change of character occurs. That is what happens. And same thing for a downtrending market. In a downtrending market, when we have lower lows and lower highs, all of the points are lower lows, because this is the low point that is lower than the previous low, lower low, low, lower than the previous low, and then here's a high point, here's a high point. These are all high points lower than the previous highs. So lower low, and then we have a lower high, and it's like that for each point you see. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So if we know that this area here is our lower high, in bearish structure, we need to always remain below the previous lower high, because that is bearish structure. We are making highs that are lower than the previous high. So this line cannot get crossed if we want to continue seeing bearish structure. So if we see this happen instead, we create a high that is higher than the previous high in bearish structure. We have created a higher high. Now, what do you think this is going to be called? This is going to be called the change of character level. Okay? Because this is the lower high, lower low, higher high. We just shifted the structure to bullish. We were bearish here, and now we're bullish because we created a higher high after creating bearish structure. Now we can identify that the market may want to pull back, make after a higher high, what is it? A higher low, then to continue going to the upside. So that is how you identify the change of character. That is what it is. this is how we get our bias for the day. So if we're looking in the morning and we don't know what we're going to be doing yet, we don't know what we're going to be, whether we're going to be selling or whether we're going to be buying, the change of character is everything. The change of character tells us what we're going to be doing in the morning. It tells us whether we're going to be buying or whether we're going to be selling. In a bullish market, if we are making constant higher highs and higher lows, and then we change character to the downside, I'm going to be looking for sells, because I know in a bearish market, the market wants to continue down, especially after creating bullish market structure. Once we shift, we know that the new structure is going to come in and we are going to be wanting to sell off. Same thing for bearish. If the market is overall bearish and then we have a change of character making a higher high, I'm going to be looking for buys. So it's that simple. The change of character tells us a lot, and it's very important and a key point. It's a very key point in our trading. So really focus and understand what a change of character is, and you will have better trades. You will take better trades and better quality setups. You'll be able to see the best quality setups.